everyone? Today we have to go over Zcash because as you can see, Zcash has been dumping. People have been acting like it's never going to come down, but it has came down, right? We can see that the price is now at $570. So it's down a good amount, 16% on the last 24 hours, but it's still up 19% in the last 7 days, 39% in the last 14 days. 159% in the last 30 days, 1100% in the last year. So it's still doing insanely well. But anyways, I'm going to talk about where I think the price is going. Also about how I mentioned that Zcash was going to come down on the 15th of November. I was like, it might dump soon. And that was quite a few reasons that we'll talk about today. But anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's go straight into this. So like I mentioned, guys, you can see the numbers here with Zcash. It's down a lot for the day, which isn't too big of a deal when you look at how much it's up like over the last year, 1100%, right? Anyways, but yeah, it is down a lot on the day. And actually, if you look at it from that recent high that we just now did, let's go ahead and actually check this percentage here. That is what we're looking at, a good 23%. So yeah, it has pulled down a lot. But anyways, on this video, I mentioned that Zcash might dump. And I mentioned that because I noticed right here, it looks like a double top. And if you want to know what a double top is, this is a double top. This is the bearish double top. Boom, 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 boom. So it looked like a double top. I mentioned that. And then not only that, on the video, I also mentioned here talking about the pattern that we're seeing, which is another pattern that it is actually bullish, but it got invalidated. That's why I said there's a possibility that it might continue to go up, but overall it is a bearish double top, and that's exactly what we've seen. The possibility was this ascending triangle right here, because we had an ascending triangle ready to break out with Zcash, but the ascending triangle did not do that. It broke down to the downside. They don't have 100% win rates. I think it's like 77% or something like that. So that's what happened there. And you can see now it's trading within a bullish expanding triangle. Bullish expanding triangles obviously are bullish patterns. So it's in a bullish pattern overall. And not only that, it also kind of looks a little bit like this cup and handle right here. So there could be a possibility that it's a cup and handle. What this would kind of look like is this coming down here as the cup, this being the handle, and then a breakout continued. So if we don't break out soon after doing something like this, like when we hit that support at 540, if we go below that $540 support on the Fibonacci retracement, then it's probably going to be bearish. But if we don't and we do something like this, well, then that is a cup and handle, and we're in the green. So, right. So that's pretty much what we're looking for right now with these charts on Zcash. So I will keep you guys updated to see how this kind of plays out. Hopefully it plays out to the upside here so people can make some of that money back. But yeah, it is down. I didn't buy any because, I had a really big feeling that it was going to pull back like this. And I never buy things when they're up this much. Like, I mean, just the fact that it's up 1100% in a year, 159% in a month. Like, nah, I'm not touching it. Now, the Zcash narrative is still bullish, right? So if this is a cup and handle, it's bullish. Even if it's not a cup and handle, it's inside a bullish expanding triangle. So even if Zcash did something like coming back down to like $300 and then it started breaking out again, doesn't matter because it's still in a bullish expanding triangle. Now, the bullish expanding triangle is pretty fickle. It's a pretty fickle indicator, not even an indicator, but a pattern, because it is not as accurate as a lot of the other patterns. But all in all, it does look like this could be also a cup and handle. So we got two different patterns playing for us. So hopefully it is a cup and handle. That's what we want out of this, right? But anyways, moving on from that, we are looking good over here on the MACD. The reason why I say that is because with all this selling pressure, eventually it is going to reverse. and buying pressure is going to start coming back in, and it looks like it's about to start doing that. But this support at 540 might be where that buying pressure starts once it hits that level. But the percent R trend exhaustion, you can see the short-term trend is down here, long-term trend coming down as well on the percent R trend exhaustion. This is the 4-hour chart. If we look at the daily chart here, you can see the percent R trend exhaustion still overbought, and it's kind of slowly but surely pulling back and going down. So we should see it could show a bigger drop down, right? Or if it's the cup and handle, what you'll probably see is something like it's been doing the whole time. Like it'll pull back a little bit and then it'll go right back up, like right here. Pull back a little bit and then go right back up. If it's the cup and handle, then that is pretty much what will happen if it's a cup and handle, right? You'll just see that small pullback followed by another pump. So that's a possibility. It is seeming like the buying pressure is kind of slowing down here. You can see on the MACD for the daily chart. So I don't know. We're going to have to see. And as for the weekly chart on Zcash, you can see here completely overbought on the percent R trend exhaustion on the weekly chart for Zcash. And not only that, we're also seeing a lot of buying pressure for the MACD, but it's starting to show a little bit of weakness. That lightly shaded green candlestick here on the MACD here, yeah, the sellers are going to start coming in. So the selling pressure is building. So I would say, be careful. There's a possibility that it might not be a cup and handle, and if that is true, then you want to prepare for $300. So if this is not a cup and handle, I would get ready to see $300 soon inside of Zcash. But if it is a cup and handle, then I would prepare to see those new highs closer to $900. I'm getting around $870. I've been talking about $870 for a while. If it breaks out, that's what we're going to end up seeing for Zcash. So I would definitely say watch out for that one. But yeah, other than that, everything is good. Everything is good. So whether it pulls back and then tries to break out at 300 or just breaks out right now, we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, this is all I got, guys. Hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Go ahead and become a member of the channel. It's only $9.99 per month. And I'll go over any stock or crypto for you and do a technical analysis video on it. As long as it's not some type of low cap scam coin, all you got to do is become a member of the channel and comment on any one of my videos, letting me know what you want me to go over next. But shout out to you guys. And as always, I'll be back with another video.